This is Pulse of Africa, the face and voice of Africa. The story of resurgent and burgeoning Africa is here, only on the Pulse of Africa channel. Pulse of Africa, the face and voice of Africa.
Hello, I'm Gamechisa Mandira, your host for this hour's news. Join us as we bring you the latest stories and updates from across Africa. Let's start from Ghana. Ghanaian President John Dramani Mahama on Wednesday unveiled a new blueprint to drive the country's infrastructure development and infrastructure funding over the next 30 years. The Ghana Infrastructure Plan, developed by the National Development Planning Commission, provides a coordinated framework to guide the rapid and disciplined transformation of Ghana's economy and society, and will be built around 9 strategic pillars, including areas of energy, water, transport, human settlements, and housing. Launching the plan, Mahama said that a strong infrastructure backbone will open up the entire country for investment and job creation, with almost equal and similar opportunities for the youth across all 16 regions of the country. The president said despite Ghana's need for rapid infrastructure development, the infrastructure delivery has often been fragmented, politicized, and inefficient. The Ghana Infrastructure Plan makes a strategic reset. This new approach aligns our infrastructure development with our government's Big Push agenda, the African Union's Agenda 2063, and the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, the president said. The plan also includes building a new green digital city, which would combine sustainable urban design, renewable energy, and digital innovation to attract global investors and talents, the president said. Part of the 30-year plan is also the expansion of the water systems in the northern region to ensure clean and fair access to water, and the strategic road and transport corridors to enhance national connectivity, boost trade, and ease urban congestion. Minister of Foreign Affairs of Armenia Ararat Mirzoyan had a meeting with Nasser Bourita, Minister of Foreign Affairs, African Cooperation and Moroccans residing abroad of the Kingdom of Morocco, the Armenian Foreign Minister said in a statement. The ministers discussed the possibilities for the development of relations between Armenia and Morocco, both through engagement on multilateral platforms and via bilateral visits.
A land of wealth, a future of limited possibilities. This is El Dorado. From natural rich to groundbreaking innovations, discover Africa's untapped potential. El Dorado.
Madagascar's baobabs, renowned as upside-down trees for their distinctive root-like branches, are majestic giants dominating the island's landscape. With 6 of the world's 8 baobab species endemic to Madagascar, these botanical marvels underscore the island's exceptional biodiversity, earning global admiration for their striking silhouettes and ecological importance. In today's program, we explore these topics in greater detail.
Sudan on Wednesday announced the reopening of Khartoum International Airport for domestic flights, ending a suspension that lasted nearly 2.5 years. A Badu Airlines aircraft landed at Khartoum International Airport, marking the reopening of the airport and the resumption of air operations from the capital after a long hiatus, Sudan's Minister of Culture, Information and Tourism said in a statement. In a statement on its official Facebook page, Khartoum International Airport described the resumption of flights as an important step in the recovery of Sudan's aviation sector, paving the way for the gradual return of air traffic in the coming period. Port Sudan International Airport in the country's east remains the only operational hub for international flights, while some local airports continue to operate on a limited basis. Cameroon's Constitutional Council announced on Wednesday evening that the final results of the country's presidential election will be proclaimed on Monday, 15 days after the poll. According to the council, results from all 31,653 polling stations will be read during a televised ceremony in the capital, Yaoundé, before the winner is declared. In the days leading up to the announcement, the Constitutional Council dismissed 8 petitions seeking either a partial or total cancellation of the 12 October election. The judges cited a lack of evidence of irregularities or jurisdiction to annual results as the reasons behind their decision. This effectively clears the way for Monday's proclamation. The presidential election was held in the Central African nation on October 12. Now to business headlines. Malawi has banned the export of raw materials in the mining sector, saying the country stands to earn up to $500 million a year if mining of rutile at Kasiya site in Lilongwe and rare earths at Kanangwa Kude in Balaka are managed properly. President Peter Mutharika announced the ban on Tuesday at Sanika Palace in Blantyre, the country's commercial hub. "I will not allow exportation of raw materials from our mines," he said. "Raw materials have to be processed here. Those involved in illegal mining or abuse, your days are numbered," Mutharika said. The Malawian leader cautioned the newly sworn-in members of cabinet to serve the interests of the public and not their own. He urged them to serve the people of Malawi with integrity, humility and hard work. "Let us focus on results, not rhetoric," Mutharika said. Mutharika, who ruled Malawi from 2014 to 2020 as the country's 5th president, won September 16 presidential election to become the country's 7th head of state. Finally, Angola's first major copper mine, Tetelo, will soon begin production, Mines Minister Diamantino Azevedo said on Wednesday, part of the oil-rich African country's efforts to diversify into clean energy minerals. The $250 million mine, owned by China's shining star Icarus, is expected to produce 25,000 metric tons of copper concentrate annually in the first 2 years of operation. The initial phase will be an open-pit operation, followed by underground mining from the second half of 2026. I am honored to announce the inauguration of the Tetelo mine, which will take place in a few days, as Vader told a mining conference in the capital, Luanda. This event will mark the start of production at the first underground mine for this very important metal, he said. Next, let's check the current weather forecast. That's it for this hour. We're grateful for your time and we'll be back with more news soon.